Well, hello, Aquarius. Welcome. This is Candy, your decision guide. And I am here to do your energy for the first half of July. I was going to say January, but everything has gone by so quickly that it's difficult to keep up with time. That's how you know time is an illusion, because if you don't have certain markers, our bodies don't naturally just mark time in the way that we do. Our bodies are very cyclical and they operate on cycles. We operate on the 24-hour clock. So what I see here is that you're being very, very defensive about your emotional happiness. You feel very bound by something. It's like you're trying to be happy here. We have the Seven of Wands here. This is your foundational energy, and then we'll go through and clarify these. And you have the Three of Cups here. And you have the Eight of Swords here. And these three energies together say, I'm defending my happiness at all costs, but at the same time, I feel very bound and I want to be free. Or do you want to be free? Because if you want to be free, you can be free. So let's see exactly what is binding you on a perceptive level. You're perceiving something is binding you, but it's really not. Yeah, wow. It's like you're trying to be happy by any means necessary. You're willing to do whatever it takes here with this Five of Swords here. It's like I'm getting ready to, it's like having a conflict with someone, but at the same time, walking away, like, it is what it is. But my happiness is going to come first. You're walking away from something because you're thinking about being with someone else. And this has been a theme for Aquarius. There's something that has crumbled, something that you've tried very, very hard to keep from crumbling. But that crumbling has actually revealed some truth and has kind of given you more authority to do what it is that you want to do anyway. And yes, the door is open. It's somebody definitely that you have in the wings here that you are feeling as though you could be very happy with. You're not quite happy right now. However, you're seeing this Knight of Cups and this Sun in the future. Like, yeah, as soon as I get free, this is what I'm going to do, and it's going to be very, very successful. And it's like it's something that you know deep, deep, deep down inside. And you're actually willing to go ahead and do whatever it takes to start on the journey. You've made the decision to do it. However, there is still some things that you're not ready to look at yet, because there are things that you're going to have to walk away from. But if you want this love, this satisfaction in your life, you're going to have to take a hard, cold look with the Queen of Swords at some things that you may not want to, right? So you have love that is in the back of you here. You're still kind of lamenting over whatever it is that crumbled that you're going to have to walk away from here with the Five of Cups. And what you're doing is you're thinking about it. As you turn around, though, those Two Cups are back there standing up right behind you, and then you have the Lover's card right behind you as well. So that's in the back of your mind, and you're processing what all you have to do to get there. Then we also have the something that you're very passionate about with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Once again, something that you're very passionate about, but you've been waiting on it for a very long time as well. Very much been some disappointment, heartbreak in the past, but you've gotten over that. You're putting that to sleep. right? Here's the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands together. This means a lot of emotional stability and confidence in regards to a decision that needs to be made, or it could be a masculine, feminine energy that's coming together. You both are looking in the same direction. The king is looking in the queen's direction, but the queen is actually looking at something else. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. There's some financial responsibilities, Aquarius, that you're definitely going over and over and over about. You're juggling them. You're trying to figure out how it is that you're going to be able to continue to do what it is that you're doing financially, but at the same time, you know, some things have to come to an end, and those things in your relationship and finances are tied together. And so you're trying to make a decision on how you're going to take a loss in order to get a gain, right? And I think you've made your decision. You've waited for a long time for some seeds that you have planted to mature. It doesn't look like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups that you're actually able to sit and wait for these things to mature like you want to, right? My nose ring is coming out. And what you're doing is you're debating whether you should wait for these things to mature or leave. With the Eight of Cups, it looks like you're going to leave some things behind. I think you know that you can collect these things later, or you may just not care, right? There's a burden on you, but it's about to be released through a conversation that you're going to have in regards to some material things, right? So that's going to happen as well. And here is the loss that you are still a little bit confused about. That is definitely going to be taking place. You have some inner confusion. Not really completely at peace with this. You're waiting for more enlightenment, and you're trying to have a little bit of compassion for yourself. But you're working on breaking free and darting out as quickly as you possibly can. Yeah, see, here it is. There's the Justice card and the Magician card, right? It could be some legalities involved. This could be very well a divorce. But you're definitely making a decision to walk away with the Six of Swords and the Judgment card. This is the only way you feel like you can find your balance here. You've tried to do it other ways. It's not working. You're going to have to do it a new way, go on a new journey in order to get the balance that you're seeking and the reciprocity. And you're reassessing your value, but you're definitely proceeding very cautiously here because you're not really sure. You're putting your satisfaction on hold while you meditate. But you definitely got your eye on who it is that you want to be with and work with, cooperate with, so that you can build something solid. There you are, showing up in your own reading about making a decision in regards to something that's very passionate with the Page of Wands and the Star. And you're going to be rushing soon to either make an offer or receive an offer, Aquarius. All right? You haven't been sleeping very well at all, and you're tired, you're worn out because you've been trying to stand up for what it is that you feel that you really, really love and deserve, and it is really becoming something very, 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 very difficult for you. So that is definitely how that's going. But whatever this is getting ready to happen pretty quickly here. Let's see. So your relationship is pretty much tied to your finances, Aquarius, and you're really trying to figure out if you can afford to take this hit. But I think you're going to walk away here with that Seven of Pentacles and that Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. Let's see what the I Ching has to say. It's always good to see what the I Ching has to say. Companionship. When we work with others, we can always accomplish more. But who should we work with? Why? With whom? Those who share a common dream, of course. By sharing your dream, you might find a kindred spirit. So whomever it is that you're thinking of coming together with, it may be someone that you share like minds with, that you really feel like you're connected to, that you can actually live with and grow with, okay? So there is someone that you have on the horizon here, with a new love here that you want to move to, but finances and career are a factor right now, so you need to pay attention to the red flags in regards to that, and I think that's what you're feeling, Aquarius. So that confirms that. Let's actually see what the decision guide has to say for you. Wow. You know, this is decision time. This is decision time. Capricorn has ended an 18-month cycle. There have been some eclipses. There have been some things going on. Wow. So you need to be silent, and you need to take a moment until further notice, because someone is definitely trying to reconnect with you, or you're trying to reconnect with someone else. Let that happen naturally. Work on your finances. Do what you need to do. You can really only focus on one thing at a time, it looks like. And you don't want to get too sidetracked. You don't want to jump the gun too much. And you may need to pay attention to the children that are involved in the relationship that you are in, or definitely pay attention to some things that you may have even missed in childhood that could be driving this decision. Wow. That's what I get with this children card. There's something in childhood, Aquarius, that you have missed, and you're going after. It's a driving force. You're going after it, and this relationship represents it, right? And you're taking this time to get clarity. Get into a place of acceptance and gratitude for all that's in your life, and see the situation in a brand new light. Trust your path as it unfolds, and let go into the moment. Think big and think positive to manifest love, the love and relationships you desire. So, good luck with that, and reconstruct the world. And reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I say that so much. Sometimes I feel like I'm just tongue-tied with it. But Aquarius, you have some really big decisions to make, and I hope that you make the one that brings you the most happiness. Bye.